Done, sir. We can start.
Okay. All of you dear aspirants who are with me online right now, am I audible to all of you? Can you all hear me? Am I streaming fine? Hi, Hemant. Hello, Venkata. Okay. Venkata Ramaya. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. All the others can uh, hear me loud and clear. Hi, Azhar Mahmood. Okay. Hello. Hello, Vishal. Okay, so welcome all of you to our live session for geography optional. Sonali, Dark Lord. Okay, we still have Dark Lord here. Okay. Jamil Alam, Vikram, Panchal, Halima. Halima, आप क्या कर रहे हो यहाँ पर? Halima Sadia. Good afternoon, Aniket, Deepak, uh, Georgian Amit. Why is it Georgian Amit? I'm Mehul. Okay, fine. चलो ठीक है, ठीक है. चलो then, please confirm if you can all see my whiteboard. I'm sharing my screen to all of you. Is my whiteboard visible to all of you? Hello Chandan. Hello Jay Yadav. So this is okay, Alima. You're welcome. Always welcome. So this is more intense initiative that I have had over the years. You know, when the COVID problem happened way back 2020 की बात कर रहे हैं. Students completely lost track of study, they lost track of preparation. Everybody struggling. बड़े गंदे दिन थे. So in those months and just towards COVID, I started a program called as CCMP, Comprehensive Coverage and Mentorship Program. Okay, so in this CCMP, I would help students revise whatever we have taught them. Okay, so those days are back now. So we are starting off this program called as Mains Mentorship and Enrichment Program for geography optional. Mains Mentorship and Enrichment Program. Generally, enrichment program, we have it once a year. We have it from September up to December, January तक करते हैं. We call this as geography optional enrichment program. Generally, I start from September mid, goes on up to December, January, and we have it once a year. Okay, and in this program, what we have is answer writing, lot of advanced concepts. You also have tests. Okay, so it's a part of that process. But now, standing in the month of August, okay, so ये जो time है, August, September, about 1.5 months, I'm adding an additional component to this program of enrichment, where we will do some amount of revision also. Revision and more of completion. Completion of your pending work. Okay. So this together, the enrichment program plus this revision thing together, this is what we are calling as MMEP, Mains Mentorship and Enrichment Program. Hi Akash. Hi Akash. Hello Shiv. Yes, Shiv, if you have joined the enrichment program, okay, it is a part of that itself. So proper enrichment जो होगा हमारा शुरू होगा सितंबर से. Okay. But before enrichment, I want to do some bit of revision sessions with you. Okay. Not very intense, but revise more of self work. So क्या होता problem क्या है? Okay. So um, this is one issue. Most of you think that when you finish the course completion is enough. But course completion may many of you, you have your notes are incomplete. In course completion, you have not memorized. Okay. In course completion, you have not done any answer writing. In course completion, you have not consolidated. ये एक problem है. So consolidation is a very intense work that requires notes writing, a summary writing, some bit of answer writing, because enrichment program, okay, it is an advanced content. It will have concepts beyond your regular notes. It will have concepts beyond your regular books or regular notes. So advanced content you can do only when your foundation is first in your control. Geography option enrichment. Rajat, you can join only enrichment. That's your choice from September, or you can join from now. Okay. So if you do not require revision with me, you do not require any type of initial answer writing, Rajat, you can directly join from September. But if you want some revision, some bit of warm up, some bit of readiness, so that enrichment, because see, year after year, I have seen the students are not able to cope with the enrichment pressure. आप enrichment join तो कर लेते हो, but our pressure आप maintain नहीं कर पाते हो. There's a lot of work, okay, because the warm up is not there. And after 15, 20 days, many of them request, sir, please shift our program for next year. Okay, so earlier हमारा क्या था? Okay, the enrichment program would start from September, but this is very, very intense, and most of you have not done proper revision. You have not done a proper consolidation. So आप ये enrichment program में you are not able to use this properly. Okay, so to help you with enrichment program, we have 1.5 months of a revision. We have 1.5 months where you will do some bit of organized consolidation. Okay, you will make your notes, you'll make your summary sheets, you'll do some answer writing along with me, ताकि the transition from here to here is smoother. So from now, from August onwards up to December. So all those who have enrolled with me already, some of you are enrolled with me for 26. Some of you who were part of the enrichment last year, you probably have requested to shift it for this year. Okay, so for all of you, this is inclusive for the older admissions who have already taken. It's kind of free. You don't have to pay extra for this. But those who will join now, if you want to join, okay, then of course you'll have to maybe be part of a paid process. Have I explained this thing, all of you? Okay, because otherwise ये जो pressure को आप cope करना मुश्किल हो जाता है for most of you. Okay, so who is it for? Who can join? I said all those who have finished that foundation can join us. This could be from 2023 or from 24 or for 25. Okay, those who have finished can join us. Repeat students who have done the course earlier, but you were not able to cope with the pressure, you can join us. And ongoing students, okay, you can join us who are in the course, but make sure that you are aligned with what we are doing right now. Okay, so I'll explain. So in the revision session, in the revision module, जो है, I'm focusing more on the human geography topics. Human geography topics, which many of us find they are tricky. Many of us find they are difficult to remember, so memorization problem ho jata hai. Many of you are not revised well. So I'm focusing more on geographical thought. I'm focusing on models and theories. We'll cover some topics of regional development planning. We'll do industries and we will do mineral resources. This is my core coverage of the revision module. So जिसका ये topic हो चुका है, okay, you can join right now. Otherwise, you must wait for the enrichment program when we start off in the month of September. Okay, and if you have done something on your own earlier, course starting, am I eligible? Yes, if you have, then you can, Hemant. अगर आपने enrichment ले लिया था, okay, but then if you're starting from September, okay, so you can, if you have finished this, it's free. It's part of the program. So already enrolled जो बच्चे हैं, okay, for this it is free, it is inclusive. Okay, the new admissions, you will have some premium on this. Okay, I hope I've explained this to all of you now, who are the ones, okay, who can join us. Okay, so mentorship program, we are starting from now, August 3rd आज आपका है. Okay, who can join? Okay, so timeline क्या होगा? You are in August. Okay, August से September is your revision module, and starting from September 15th onwards till December, you are part of December, January तक you are part of enrichment. This makes sense, all of you? Is the timeline clear? और इसके बाद तो हम आपको छोड़ देंगे for a prelims preparation. This is different. So we are doing this. ठीक है? Now, let me quickly show you what does this look like. Say, schedule जो है, ये schedule, can you all see my screen? You have not done geographical thought, then you will join from September onwards. If you have not done geographical thought, you can't join the revision sessions. Okay, this is for only those who have done it a bit earlier. ठीक है? So all those who have been part of program till I think Feb, okay, March के बच्चे जो हैं, all of you can join. So all of them who have been part of my class up till the month of June. Okay, so ये सब चीज हो चुका है. Who joined me in January, who joined me in February, who joined me in March, who joined in April. Okay, all of you are eligible for this. Or who joined me in the month of May also, you'll be eligible for this. ठीक है? But particularly the ones till April जो हैं, they are the best suited for this. Okay, now if you can all see my screen here. Okay, so we have geographical thoughts. To start with this, we have models and theories. We have regional planning. We have trade transport, minerals, and industries and minerals. So this we are completing, okay, by September 10th. If you all can see this. And then from 15th September onwards, 10th, and from 15th onwards, we are starting off with enrichment. ठीक है? Yes, yes, Imran, you can also join. No problem. You can join. By the way, how many of you um, are, see, this is, I have kept in mind the students who have finished some bit of geographical thought. But if some of you are interested, I could have one more also for topics of climatology and geomorphology and oceanography also. But I must know who amongst you are interested. So you can send a message to us. Let us know if you are keen to start off there. Okay. But अभी हमने यही plan कर रखा है. Fee and etc. You please call up the office and find out. Okay. So this is our program. This is your revision program up to September 10th. And then we have the enrichment program starting from September 15th. Okay? So you let us know if you are interested. I can always include, but let us know first if you are interested in that. All good? So फिर आपको पूरा schedule मिल जाएगा. Okay. Now, going back to our approach here. So your components will include synopsis and revision. If you have not done it, आप ये करेंगे. We'll give you a workbook. Okay, a workbook which you can quickly solve. This workbook will be like your a revision test. Okay, we'll give you a list. If you have not read the book, हम आपको एक list दे देंगे pages का, and you will have answer writing. Plus, you also will have 1 or 2 tests. The answer writing is weekly twice. Okay, we'll have kept 2 days, Tuesday, and we have kept Thursdays. You'll do this live answer writing. So yes, Drishti, this is precisely for that. If you have done the classes but you have not memorized properly, this is precisely for that. आप पक्का हमारे साथ ज्वाइन करो फिर. ठीक है? ये कंपोनेंट्स हैं आपके. Okay. Then the topic I have mentioned already, geographical thought, models, theories, RDP. RDP also includes topic of trade and transport, industries and minerals. So this is, I think, a very tricky part of your optional. Most of you struggle on this topic because नया topics हैं, आपने revise नहीं किया ठीक से. Okay, that's why I have kept this. We can have one more sequence. Okay, maybe that includes climatology and oceanography and biogeography. I'll see if I can add these topics also. Okay, but for फिर उसको अलग कर देंगे. Okay, Akash. Okay, फिर the guys who are here will do this. The guys here will do differently. ठीक है, so I'll let you know. Population geography join किया है. Okay, so population geography, guys, you have not done geographical thought. Okay, so for you, maybe I can have a separate list of topics which we can cover. So सब कुछ पढ़ना नहीं है. We have to focus on some important concepts for revision. So let me see if I can add climatology, oceans, and all of that. Okay, we can have one more sequence also. ठीक है? And in this, I'm trying to add current affairs. We'll have some optional and something जो prelims वाला part है, which you can use for GS also. We'll see that. That's not the main. But this is more important for us, that your optional days are Tuesdays and Thursdays. Okay. So I'll request all of you to consider that you join our GS mentorship, okay, along with the optional mentorship, because that is how you can prepare together. Otherwise, it becomes silo preparation ho jata hai. Okay, so GS also we are running Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday test. Okay, Saturday also is GS. ये GS है, ये GS है, ये GS है, ये GS है, and we have got 2 days for geography optional. So all our optional students can be part of this program, okay, and we can help you through this. So these are the main work for you. Revision करेंगे, workbook होगा, and live answer writing होगा. So I'll show you something here. You'll get something like this. So we are starting for geographical thought, okay? This is the syllabus we'll cover. Okay, you'll have 2 days for thought. So areal differentiation, what is positivism, debates, dualism, the contributions of Ratzel, Semple, Carl Saur, areal differentiation and QR, and concepts of QR. This is one block. And we'll have then behavioral geography, human geography, social revolution, welfare, radical, and synthesis. ये आपका second block है. Okay, and we have mentioned the page numbers जहाँ से पढ़ना है. Okay, so areal differentiation, if you all can see my screen, you'll get these revision sheets. Okay, areal differentiation, किस साल पूछा है, and what pages to read. Positivism, okay, a synthesis, what all pages to read. Okay, so we will give this to you. This is your daily coverage wala revision jo hai. Plus your checklist. Have you done your synopsis or not? Summaries kiya hai ki nahi? Workbook kiya hai ki nahi? And some answer writing that we'll give you. Okay, so this is the guided approach. We call this as the guided revision approach. Okay, and I believe all of you have these books with you. आपके पास दीक्षित का किताब है. You also have Human Geography, Majid Hussain. These books you are supposed to have, otherwise you cannot study really. Okay, and the questions that we have here, the question bank भी आपको मिलेगा. Okay, and I'll give you a sample of the workbook. Some of you may have seen the workbook also. So this is the workbook you will get. Okay, workbook which you have to solve. Some pages, कुछ videos हैं इसमें. Okay, so ये PYQ का पूरा bank है. Okay, what has been asked, and you have to do some fill in the blanks. Okay, so fill up this. So this workbook, अगर आप solve कर, it'll take you about 2 or 3 hours. अगर आप solve कर देते हो, okay, then you have revised a fair amount of geographical thought. I'm starting with geographical thought drishti. Okay, fill in the blanks types हैं ये वाले. Then write 30-40 words. Okay, what are the phases of geography? Contributions of classical antiquity. What are the Arab contributions in geography? What is a special geography of Arrhenius? Sab mein one paragraph. What is stop and go determinism? What is compact? What is cultural landscape? So we'll have some sessions on this. Okay, this, and you'll have to do some map work. I've taken these from textbook of Majid Hussain. Okay, if you do this much, your revision is done. No, Tanishq, will not revise. You can show us to us. We give you inputs, but हम evaluation नहीं करेंगे आपका synopsis का. Okay, that's too pedestrian, Tanishq. Okay, use me for concepts. Of course, you can reach out if you want some clarity. I'll help you on that. Okay, so this you'll get from us. So if you all are ready, I can start some work right now. Are you all ready? You can keep your pencil handy and do some quick writing. Okay. Uh, so now Vishal, आप करोगे आप? Okay. You'll have a Telegram groups, Tanishq. You'll have a Telegram group you can share there. Yes, Prasanjit, July batch students cannot join geographical thought. I'll have to launch a separate course for that in that case. Okay, let's start off. If you recall something, do it with me. Let's see. Give me some name of scholars of a pre-classical phase. बताओ मुझे. Give me some name of scholars of pre-classical phase. Okay, so we have two main scholars. We have Varenius and we have Immanuel Kant. And have a sense of time. 1650s. This was 1750s. Okay. Geography as a proper subject. Can anybody tell me when was geography as a proper subject जो था? Okay, when was it established? When geography became a proper subject. Okay. Which phase was this? This is what's called as the classical phase. Is also referred to as professionalism phase. This was the phase of modern geography. This was the time of Humboldt and Ritter. Okay. The classical phase. So you keep jotting, all of you. लिखते रहो मेरे साथ में. Okay. The classical phase, professionalism phase. Okay. This is the modern geography, the times of Humboldt and Ritter. एक idea दो time का, ये time क्या था? So 1800s, right? 1830s, 1820s. Okay. This was the phase of modern geography. The important scholars of modern geography, Humboldt and Ritter. Who wrote the book Just Peridos? You remember who wrote the book Just Peridos? Okay. It was a Greek scholar. Just Peridos was one of the initial works in regional geography. Just Peridos was written by Hecataeus. And this book has been lost. There are only some references. No, Vishal, it is not positivism phase. It's the wrong word. It is not positivism. It is called as the classical phase, called as the modern phase. Okay, Vishal. Just Peridos was written by Hecataeus. Strabo जो किताब लिखे थे, anybody knows the name of the book? Strabo was a Roman. Okay. Strabo, 1st and 2nd century Rome. Strabo was of the opinion that geography must be part of, the administration, the governance. Okay. No, not Homer. Okay. So Strabo wrote a book called as Geographia. Geographia. It was the encyclopedia, okay, of Africa, of Asia, of Europe. Geographia. Almagest किसने लिखा था? Almagest was written by Ptolemy. Almagest is about what? It's about maps, cartographic techniques. Almagest talks about, anybody knows which projection was discussed in Almagest? Anybody knows which projection? So Almagest was more about conical projections. Conical projections. A very important term. Link Almagest is a book or is a section called as syntaxis. It was like an opening chapter. Okay, map making, cartography. Yes, cartography. Name some Arab scholars who contributed 4-5 names, Arab scholars ka. So we have Ibn Battuta. Okay, we have Al-Masudi. We have Ibn Hawkal. We have uh, Avicenna. We have, okay, um, Al-Masudi, Ibn Hawkal. We have, yeah, so 4-5 names mein. Ibn Khaldun. Okay, 4-5 names. Yeah, very nice, Vishal. Excellent. What book was written by Varenius? Varenius wrote a book called as Geographia Generalis. It has 2 parts. It talks about general geography, it talks about special geography. I hope you can all recall some of these concepts. General geography, it has special geography. What was the book written by Kant? Anybody knows? What was the book written by Kant? Okay. I'm sure many of you will miss this. It was a German book and it meant something like this. It meant a critique of pure reason. It introduced it was a series of lectures on metaphysics and mathematics. Okay. इसी book में he talks about geography as chorology. Yes, Vishal, excellent. Critique of pure reason. Cosmos, Humboldt. Cosmos was supposed to be the encyclopedia of geography of the world. Arkunde was written by Carl Ritter. Okay. Difference between are you all attentive with me? आप रिवाइज कर पा रहे हो मेरे साथ में? Okay, so this is a quick, quick revision so that you get warmed up. The difference between dichotomy and dualism kya? Anybody knows? Dualism is 2 aspects and they are coexisting. And dichotomy is a kind of separation of ways. Yeah? What does ideographic mean? Anybody can tell me? What does ideographic mean? Yes, Hemant, correct. Dichotomy is 2 parts which are opposed and they can't coexist. In dichotomy, we must choose the sides. Okay, you're either a physical geographer or you're a human geographer. You cannot be both. You're either a possibilist or you are a determinist. You can't be both. Yeah, correct, correct. Dualism is 2 sides of the same discussion, and the 2 sides can coexist. They can both coexist. Okay. So the ideographic approach का मतलब क्या है? Ideographic, Tanish, for most cases, physical geography was more of a dichotomy. What is ideographic? Oh my God. Tirth Patel galat. Hemant, what is ideographic approach? It is the study of what? Ideographic मतलब क्या होता है? Study of dualism? No. What is ideographic approach? Study of how places are unique. Okay. Ideographic approach, it focuses on differences between regions. Okay, because you focus on, no, it can be quantified, Patel, it can be quantified, but it can't be generalized. Okay, yes, ideographic approach is special. एक बात बताओ, all of you, do you differentiate between these two terms? Something which uh, cannot be quantified and something that cannot be generalized. Do you differentiate between the two concepts, all of you? What do you mean by something which can be quantified and something that cannot be generalized? Okay. And do they both mean the same things? Do they mean the same things? Okay. So, ideographic approach किसके बारे में है? Ideographic approach is about what can't be quantified, or is it about what cannot be generalized? Tell me, what does ideographic approach relate to? Is it about something that cannot be quantified, or is it about something that cannot be generalized? Quantified means you can't put a number, generalized. Yes, correct. Correct. Ideographic approach जो है, it belongs to which block? So can we have ideographic, that can be quantified, but it cannot be generalized? Is it possible to have this? Can we have ideographic which is quantified? आपने mathematics डाल दिया, numbers डाल दिया, but it cannot be generalized. Do we have example of this? Example of this? Anybody? Ideographic जो quantifiable है but generalized नहीं है. Which scholar had talked about this? बताओ फिर, example दो मुझे. Ideographic approach which can be quantified but which cannot be generalized. Nobody? Example है areal differentiation. Hartshorne used positivism, remember. He was using specifics, empirical details, but he said you cannot make laws. So ideographic का meaning जो है ना, ideographic, the word ideographic means you are studying unique, you cannot generalize, you focus on differences, differences between regions, between locations. The debate of general versus special was resolved by, I think you know this, answer is the dualism. Geography can be both. It was resolved by dualism. ठीक है? Which scholar was epistemologist? Which scholar was epistemologist? Kant. Kant was epistemologist. ठीक है? So guys, this is how you will have to revise. So आपको ऐसा workbook मिलेगा. This is not a work of more than 2 or 3 hours. And revise कर लो. ये पूरा एक बार आपका consolidated. And this is another important part. आपके workbook में एक part है where you must write 30-40 words. Contributions of Humboldt, the concepts of Kant. And for writing these, you can use your notes. For writing these, you can also rely on your textbooks. Okay, you can see and write. You can see and write. Okay, आप बताओ इसमें क्या समझ में नहीं आया? Can you write? We have a quick check. Can you write on how does secularization happen? लिख सकेंगे आप? How it happens? It happens because of authority. It happens because of modernization. It happens because of rational thinking. It happened because of, industrial revolution. Tirth, if you have done geographical thought with us, then join this. Those physical geography topics are not as difficult. आप कर लोगे. Problem इस topics में आएगा आपको. Okay. What are the features of cultural regions? Can you tell me the answer here? What are the features of cultural regions? These have soft boundaries. The regions are dynamic. These are multi-factorial, not just one factor. Cultural regions include language, religion, race, occupations. They're not bound by the physical geography necessarily. Yes, Deepak, वो आपने किया नहीं है. So you'll do it now with us. Yes. And plus you'll have answer writing. So आप इसको कर लिया तो नहीं करो, अभी करो बैठ के आप लोग. What are the features of postmodernism? Anybody knows? Postmodernism is anti-capitalism. Postmodernism is cultural revival. Postmodernism is against grand laws. Postmodernism, it is more radical. Postmodernism is more humanistic. Okay. What are the features of postmodernism? Chandra Prakash, it will be up if you are enrolled with us. ये आपका अपलोड हो जाएगा. हाँ, so feminism, Hemant, is one of the offshoots. नहीं ऐसे ऐसे विशाल ऐसे गोली नहीं देना. Postmodernism means something very specific. Postmodernism is anti-capitalism. Postmodernism is cultural revival. Postmodernism is against grand laws. It is radical influence the Marxist approach, and also it is humanist. Okay, so the features of what is postmodernism. What are the variables in the limits to growth model? Anybody knows? What are the variables in limits to growth model? Population, agricultural land and agricultural productivity, resources, in particular fossil fuel, industrial output, and pollution. These are the 5. So I remember a mnemonic, PARIP. याद रहेगा PARIP. Population, agriculture, land and output, produce, resources खासकर fossil fuel, energy वाले, industrial production, and the ability of the system to absorb pollution. ये आप लिख लोगे. What is deep ecology? What is Gaianism? What is structuralism? Is one type of radical geography focuses on the deep, okay, value systems that enforce exploitative, okay, social hierarchies. So आपको ना ये सब टर्म पे 30-40 वर्ड्स लिखना है. अगर कुछ नहीं आता है, प्लीज यूज यूकी एंड पुल आउट 30-40 वर्ड्स में व्हाट दे मीन. क्या आप कर लेंगे? व्हाट आर द फीचर्स ऑफ रेडिकल ज्योग्राफी? व्हाट इज रीजनल सिंथेसिस? How value gets imbued in human. Tanishk, not the best way to write that. Structuralism is essentially a approach in radical geography or radicalism mein, okay, that talks about deep value systems, okay, that are at the core of exploitative social hierarchies. और deep value systems क्या हैं? Patriarchy है, religion है, some belief systems are exploitative. If you remember, we have drawn this three-level hierarchy, remember? There is superstructure, there is infrastructure, and there are deep values. Okay. So if you remove simply the superstructure inequalities and the deep values remain. Okay. For example, at a superstructure, you are having reservation, but deep values are still casteist. At the superstructure, we are saying equal work for equal pay for equal work, men and women. But root may you still are patriarchy. So you can remove superstructure, but that will not solve the problem of inequalities. You can remove the visible systems, but deep faith, the deep belief systems हैं, they're equally important to counter. तो आपको ना ये देखो, see, this section should be telling you that while you know a thing, it is not same as writing about it. आपको प्रॉपर लिखना पड़ेगा 30-40 वर्ड्स में. What is existentialism? 30-40-50 words, one paragraph. What is idealism? And if you do not know, no problem. You can pull out the write-ups from Yuki. You can pull up the write-ups from, okay, your AI and just copy that. No worries. Copy that, memorize that. It makes sense, all of you, what we're trying to do here? So आपका जो approach होगा, okay, your approach is revise करो, consolidate, and do this with the workbook. अगर आपने वर्कबुक कर लिया तो आपका एक टाइप का रिवीजन हो गया. And after this, you will start answer writing. ठीक है? Does this make sense? Think of, can you write 30-40 words on what is geosophy? Okay, what are the features of humanistic geography? 30-40 words on what is phenomenology of Kirk, of Tuan. So ये वाला पार्ट जो है ना, ये ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है. 30-40 वर्ड्स वाला जो है, okay, what are mental maps? How is Bible geography different from QR? Write a list of features of aerial differentiation. Is it fine? So all those enrolled with us, you have got these sheets already. आपको ये sheet मिल चुका है. You just have to start working on this. And you have two mentors working with you. You'll have Ajay sir working with you and also Priyanka madam. अब मैं तो हूं ही. Okay, so the next class जो आपका होगा, so today, watch here, today's work. Those who have joined us, today's work. I want the workbook done, and I want 4 answers prepared and written. Can you all confirm आप ये काम करोगे, all of you? Please check your dashboard. All those enrolled with us, आप dashboard check करो. You also are on Telegram group. Okay, you have been given 4 questions to write. ये आपके dashboard में है. You have got 4 answers to write down. Okay, you'll finish these 2 work. और doubts हैं तो please ask us. The workbook is to be done and the 4 answers written. आकाश, आप टेलीग्राम ग्रुप में आपको आना पड़ेगा. You have to be enrolled. Today's I'm doing a live session on YouTube. The next class onwards, आपका next class जो है, the next class is on Thursday at 3 p.m. So your typical schedule कैसे है? You have Tuesdays with you and you have Thursdays with 2 days. Okay. So what we'll do is on the Monday evening, 5 p.m., we will upload all resources. Okay. Then on Tuesday at 9 a.m., you will write answer. From 9 to 10, 1 घंटा 4 आंसर लिखना है. Then at 10 a.m. onwards, you'll start finishing the workbook. Okay, and you'll keep on working. If you have any synopsis left, if you have any book readings to do, आप इसमें करोगे यार. Then Thursday है. Thursday, okay, on Wednesday, tomorrow, Wednesday at 5 p.m., we will again upload all resources. For Thursday, 9 a.m., you will do the answer writing. Okay. Then at 10, you'll complete the remaining workbook अगर बच गया है. Then a synopsis writing, if any, and the book readings, if any. Okay. This is how your schedule will work. Tuesdays and Thursdays. Is it okay? So this week, ये जो week आपका है, this is your geographical thought week. आप शुरू करो अब. Okay. Till next Tuesday. Till next Tuesday, we'll have models and theories. Okay. So you have got full a week to finish off geographical thought. So Kevin, for you, I must do something different. Kevin, you can't be part of this revision session, but I'll see if I can make one more cycle for the other topics also. हम देखते हैं. Then I'll revise maybe climatology, oceanography, and okay, topics of biogeography. ठीक है, I'll let you know. I'll let you know if you guys are joining. I'll let you know. आई हैव गॉट 4-5 इंटरेस्ट, पीपल आर टेकिंग इंटरेस्ट इन इट, तो हम दो अलग कर देंगे, विल डू इट सेपरेट फिर। ठीक है। ओके देन, दैट्स अबाउट इट। ओके, ओके वासुदेव, Tanishq, we will put it up. Not random questions. We will give you the questions beforehand. Random question क्यों बोल रहे हो? Okay, we will give it to you, Deepak. We'll decide which question you must write on. We'll do that. Check your dash. If you are enrolled with us, आपके dashboard में ये सारा upload हो चुका है. All those enrolled with us, this already has been uploaded. Otherwise, I'll have one more look up. Okay, if you have not got it, we will have a look again. Okay, then all of you, bye bye. Start the process, आपका बन जाएगा धीरे धीरे, you'll get used to the process. Yes, आकाश, अगर लास्ट ईयर के बच्चे हो तो आपका इस इंक्लूडेड है. Okay, we'll add you to you go back and check your dashboard, all of you, please. If you have shifted your batch with a mail proper, okay, please go back and have a look. Okay, then bye bye. Yes, Prasanjit, the July batch can also join enrichment. या केविन, मार्च वालों का नहीं होगा, टिल जनवरी तक का है. Till January, because we're starting with geographical thought. Those joined from Feb, March, you would not have done topic of geographical thought. You can join probably next week onwards when we start off with models and theories. Okay, okay, bye-bye.